Hi everyone! Welcome again sa aking channel. For this video, ang ituturo ko sa inyo ay yung continuation pa rin ng Unit 5 which is all about the logarithmic functions. This time, ang lesson natin is solving of other forms of logarithmic equations. Ang tinutukoy nating other forms of logarithmic equations are those logarithmic equations other than the basic. Pwede siyang magkaroon ng additional coefficient, additional constant sa number, or additional constant sa base. A logarithmic equation may involve multiple logarithms in both sides of the equation. Pwede tayong magkaroon ng logarithm sa left side at meron din sa left side na parehas ang base. Kapag ganito ang ating logarithmic equation, meron siyang property and yung number na involved are equal to each other. Later on, gagamitin natin siya to solve logarithmic equations. Let's have other examples of other forms of logarithmic equations. Number 1, we have the logarithm of base 2 of the quantity 4x plus 1 is equal to the logarithm of base 2 of quantity 3x minus 2. Number 2, we have the logarithm of base 2 of 4x plus the logarithm of base 2 of 9 is equal to the logarithm of base 2 of 72. Number 3, we have 3 times the logarithm of base 3 of x minus the logarithm of base 3 of 9 is equal to the logarithm of base 3 of 9. And number 4, we have the logarithm of base 5 of the quantity 2x minus 1 plus the logarithm of base 5 of quantity 2x plus 1 is equal to 2. Itong mga examples natin ay composed ng multiple logarithms. What we're going to do is kailangan makompress natin siya or makondense or masimplify into single expression sa left at single expression sa kanan. In order for us to solve this form of equations, we will use the basic properties and the laws of logarithms. The laws of logarithms are the following. Number 1, we have the product law. It is in the form of the logarithm of base b of m times n is equal to the logarithm of base b of m plus the logarithm of base b of n. Ang ibig sabihin nito is kapag meron tayong quantity na naka-product dito, kukunin natin yung kanilang separate logarithm with the same base, then proceed to addition. Example, the logarithm of base 2 of the quantity 3 times x is equal to the logarithm of base 2 of 3 plus the logarithm of base 2 of x. Sa ating example, since product yung 3 at saka x, ang m natin ay 3, ang n natin ay x. Kaya kinuha natin yung kanilang separate logarithm on base 2, then proceed to addition. The next law is the quotient law. It is in the form of the logarithm of base b of quantity m over n is equal to the logarithm of base b of m minus the logarithm of base b of n. Dito naman, kapag naka-fraction or naka-division yung operation ng ating quantity, kukunin pa rin natin yung kanilang separate logarithm, but the operation will become subtraction. Example, the logarithm of base 2 of 3 over 4 is equal to the logarithm of base 2 of 3 minus the logarithm of base 2 of 4. Ang ating quantity ay fraction na 3 over 4, ang ating m ay 3, ang ating n ay 4. Kaya ang ginawa natin is, kinuha natin yung kanilang separate logarithm on the same base 2, then proceed to subtraction. The next law of logarithm is the power law. It is in the form of the logarithm of base b of an exponential n raised to r is equal to r times the logarithm of base b of n. Ang ibig sabihin nito ay yung exponent natin na r ay ilalagay lang natin sa unahan gagawin lang natin siyang coefficient at imamultiply ngayon natin sa kanyang logarithm of base b of n. Example, the logarithm of base 5 of 6 squared is equal to 2 times the logarithm of base 5 of 6. Sa ating example, yung 5 ang ating base, yung 6 ang ating n, at yung 2 ang ating r. Since yung r lang ang ilalagay natin as coefficient, yung 2 lang ang ilalagay natin dito. Then, 2 times the quantity of the logarithm of base 5 of 6. Next, we have the change of base formula. It is in the form of the logarithm of base b of x is equal to the logarithm of base a of x over the logarithm of base a of b. Ang ibig sabihin nito is kapag meron tayong logarithm na may specific base at gusto natin siyang i-convert into other bases, ang mangyayari is kukunin natin yung logarithm of x sa numerator, then logarithm of the base sa ibaba. Then yung base ay papalitan natin ng other base. For example, we have the logarithm of base 3 of 4. Iko-convert natin siya into base 10. What we're going to do is isusulat muna natin logarithm of 4 sa numerator, then the logarithm of 3 sa denominator, then saka natin lagyan ng base 10. And also, alam natin na yung logarithm of base 10 ay pwedeng wag nang lagyan ng base 10. Automatic kapag log, siya ay base 10. Therefore, the conversion or the change of base formula of this logarithm is the logarithm of 4 over the logarithm of 3. Example number 1, solve the logarithm of base 2 of the quantity 4x plus 1 is equal to the logarithm of base 2 of the quantity 3x minus 2. We are going to solve for the value of the unknown x. Kung mapapansin natin, single expression tayo sa left at single expression tayo sa kanan at parehas silang logarithm of base 2. What we're going to do is cancel the logarithm. Then we're going to equate the numbers 4x plus 1 at 3x minus 2. That will be 4x plus 1 is equal to 3x minus 2. Then proceed on solving for the value of x. I-combine natin yung 3x sa 4x, siya ay magiging 4x minus 3. Then itatranspose natin yung positive 1 sa right, kaya magiging negative 2 minus 1. Then simplify, 4x minus 3x is x, then negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. Therefore, the value of the unknown is x is equal to negative 3. Bago natin i-box yung final answer, ay i-double check muna natin yung negative 3 kapag sinubstitute natin sa original equation kung magre-resulta ba siya ng negative number or positive number. Kapag puro positive number ang magiging resulta, then this is a solution. Kapag nagkaroon ng negative numbers, siya ay not a solution. I-check natin, negative 3 times 4 is negative 12, plus 1 is negative 11. So therefore, we're going to reject negative 3. The answer is, there is no solution. Let's proceed on example number 2. Find the value of the unknown for the logarithm of base 2 of 4x plus the logarithm of base 2 of 9 is equal to the logarithm of base 2 of 72. Mapapansin natin na meron tayong multiple logarithm sa left side. What we're going to do is i-condense natin siya or i-simplify into single expression sa pamamagitan ng law of logarithm. Dahil ito ay addition ng parehas na base 2 of logarithm, ang katumbas niyan ay i-multiply natin yung 4x at saka 9. Ito ngayon ay magiging the logarithm of base 2 of 4x times 9 is equal to the logarithm of base 2 of 72. I-simplify natin ito ay magiging 36x. The logarithm of base 2 of 36x is equal to the logarithm of base 2 of 72. Then, single expression na tayo sa left and single expression sa kanan. Cancel the logarithm, i-equate yung mga numbers. Ang numbers natin ay 36x at 72. we have 36x is equal to 72. Then divide both sides by 36. The answer for x is equal to 2. Bago natin i-box ang final answer, i-check muna natin sa original equation. Dahil ito lang yung may variable x, pag multiply natin 4 times 2, the answer is positive 8. Walang nagresulta ng negative, kaya x is equal to 2 is a solution. Let's proceed on example number 3. Find the value of the unknown in 3 times the logarithm of base 3 of x minus the logarithm of base 3 of 9 is equal to the logarithm of base 3 of 9. Dahil multiple logarithm ulit tayo sa left side, what we're going to do is apply the law of logarithm para maging single expression ito. Ang una natin gagawin is apply natin yung power rule dito kasi meron tayong coefficient na 3 na pwede nating ibalik as exponent ng x. Therefore, ito ay magiging the logarithm of base 3 of x cubed minus the logarithm of base 3 of 9 is equal to the logarithm of base 3 of 9. And then, dahil ito ay multiple pa rin, pero nakita natin na ang operation ay subtraction, so ibig sabihin, pwede nating i-divide yung x cubed divided by 9 para maging single expression to na logarithm of base 3. Ito ngayon ay magiging the logarithm of base 3 of x cubed over 9 is equal to the logarithm of base 3 of 9. Dahil single expression na tayo sa left at single expression sa kanan at parehas silang logarithm of base 3, pwede nating cancelin yung logarithm at i-equate yung kanilang mga numbers. Ang numbers ay x cubed over 9 at saka 9. We have x cubed over 9 is equal to 9. Then, isimplify natin to solve for the value of x. Ito ngayon ay magiging x cubed is equal to 81. Now, dahil ito ay x cubed, take the cube root of both sides. The cube root of x cubed is x, and the answer is cube root of 81. Then, pwede rin natin isimplify yung cube root of 81 as 3 cube root of 3. Therefore, this is our answer for the value of x. Let's proceed on our last example, example number 4. Find the value of the unknown in the logarithm of base 5 of quantity 2x minus 1 plus the logarithm of base 5 of 2x plus 1 is equal to 2. Dahil ang operation natin is addition at pares sila ng logarithm of base 5, pwede nating i-combine as product yung 2x minus 1 at 2x plus 1. Ito ngayon ay magiging the logarithm of base 5 of 2x minus 1 times 2x plus 1 is equal to 2. And then, pwede nating i-apply dito yung conversion of form into exponential. 5 raised to 2 is equal to 2x minus 1 times 2x plus 1. Again, ito ay 5 raised to 2 is equal to the quantity of 2x minus 1 times the quantity of 2x plus 1. I-simplify natin ngayon ito. 5 squared is 25. Then this one is 4x squared minus 1. Pwede nating i-combine yung 25 saka negative 1, magiging 25 plus 1 is equal to 4x squared. 25 plus 1 is 26 is equal to 4x squared. Then simplify further to get the value of x. Divide both sides by 4. Kaya ang x squared is equal to 26 over 4. Dahil ito ay squared, take the square root of both sides. Yung isang value natin is x is equal to positive square root of 26 over 2. At yung isa naman ay x is equal to negative square root of 26 over 2. Then bago natin i-box yung final answer is i-check muna natin sa original equation. Dapat yung number cannot be negative. Ito yung original equation natin. Pag sinubstitute natin yung negative square root of 26 over 2 dito, plus 1, ito ay magiging negative number. Ibig sabihin, hindi solution yung negative square root of 26 over 2. The only solution is x is equal to positive square root of 26 over 2. This is how we use the laws of logarithm in order to solve the other forms of logarithmic equations.